Hello! So, you've received your flame wallet in the mail. Looks like this. And you're finding that it's not sparking correctly. So when you look at your gimmick over here, I'm going to show you right now how to fix your gimmick so that it sparks every time regularly. So one of the things you're going to need is a screwdriver. Any screwdriver will work. I find the smaller head of screwdriver works very well. So I'm going to take apart the gimmick mechanism and I'm going to show you how to replace the flint and also how to get it to light every time. So I'm going to strike this right now and show you that it's lighting pretty good. I haven't applied the lighter fluid on it yet. I'm going to apply the lighter fluid on it. Let me see if it strikes now. Okay, so it is working, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to fix the tension on the flint in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this works from the inside. So if you get your flame wallet and you find that it is not working, or it's not sparking every time, this is one of the first things I would try. So this is what I'm going to show you here. So here is your mechanism. In this tube right here, here's your wheel on the top, and in here is where the spring goes. Before the spring goes a tiny flint. Now these flints, if you ever run out of your flint, can be purchased at any CVS or Walgreens. The Zippo flints I find work very well, and sometimes they actually work a little bit better than the flint that comes with it. They are very good flints. So we're going to put the flint, drop it down inside, all the way in there. Now, we have the spring. So what I find helps is if I expand the spring a little bit. So by gently pulling the spring, not too much, but you want enough just to make the spring slightly larger and longer than the tube. So I like to put it up here to see if it's a little bit bigger, and this one is just a little bigger. Now you don't want to do it too long because then it becomes very difficult to put the screw back in. So I'm going to show you there. Okay, good. Can you see we have the spring sticking out there? That's a good sign. So we're going to get a lot of tension on the flint, and that is critical to making sure we have a good spark every time, because we don't want the screw to be screwed all the way in when we're flinting, when we're striking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my screwdriver, and this is the tricky part. You have to put the screw and the spring back in to the shaft. Alright, let's see here. I made mine a little too long. So you want just enough to poke out the end. So you're going to get a lot of tension with that spring. So you get it on there. Let's give it a couple good screws. You want the screw ideally to be screwed about halfway in. So it's not all the way in, so you can always adjust the flint later. So right now it's screwed about halfway in, the spring's in there a little bit larger, and we got it. We're ready to go. So that is how to adjust and fix your flint mechanism when you get it, your flame wallet, and if you find that it's not sparking consistently, or you want to try to improve the spark so it comes every time. There should be, when you have lighter fluid in here, it should spark on the first time every single time. If it's not doing that, do this fix to it so that it'll work. That's the key thing. You want the spring to be pushing tension on the flint, so on the flint wheel you have that direct tension on there. So perfect. So one big stroke will always, 100% of the time, get you your desired flame. FlameWallet.com. Thank you very much for your purchase. Once again, if you have any questions, please email me. I like to respond as quick as possible, and thank you once again for your purchase. I hope this video helped solve some of your problems.